Live in
Yes,
this motherfucking
sir.
shit, nigga. 3IENT in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
My nigga 5B, what it do, man?
Yeah,
Man, you got your boy TPH, the one and only, man. One and only, man. It's the one and only podcast, baby. Gonna be the most vote, you know what I'm saying? Voted the most best, you dig?
we the rookies of the year. Fuck y'all talking about?
Rookies of the year, cause we stay
Rookie
cooking,
of the
man.
year, nigga.
Cooking that shit, nigga.
Oh.
Stay in the kitchen. We stay in the motherfucking kitchen.
Look good on it. See the wrist move? See the wrist move?
Wrist game crazy. I'm
See the
telling
wrist
you.
move?
Stop playing. We stay in the kitchen. We stay in that motherfucking kitchen, nigga.
How am I falling? I got a hand though. Now what?
You did. Shit, man. Speaking of that, I might have to do like a 5-track EP, but I'm gonna put some shit out. I'm back in that Bizag, man.
Yeah, I'm back in the kitchen. And I'm cooking.
Cooking, man.
I ain't just in this fucking kitchen. Bitch, I'm cooking in this motherfucker.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
niggas just in here for plates.
Real talk.
You niggas just in here for plates, nigga. Y'all niggas just want what I got. Y'all want what I'm cooking. If you smell, you know what I mean?
A lot of niggas be in the motherfucking kitchen, man, and they, you know what I'm saying, they be hella clueless. Don't know what the fuck going on in that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I got me some weed right now called Time Out, nigga.
We the type of niggas, we be in the kitchen. We ain't gotta read the recipe box, nigga. We make our own recipe in this motherfucker. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I mean?
How
Own
we doing?
recipes. It's easy, nigga.
Easy. We make the recipe and make copies. You niggas gonna hear read off art. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying? That nigga Emerald hit us up. We really cooking, nigga.
Cooking, nigga.
That nigga, what's her name? Rachel Ray? Shit, I don't know nothing.
Right, man.
Hey, tell you Rachel Ray love us.
Man. Motherfucking Rachel Ray.
She almost left her husband, man. So,
Straight up.
he almost became Rachel Ray Stewart. So,
You know what I'm saying?
all it took was one bite. Like, what the fuck? These niggas is cooking. We said, don't say that. He said, don't say that. He was like, but y'all really cooking though.
Rachel Ray. Martha?
Oh, yeah. Martha gave me some new sheets the other day. New sheets, nigga. You ain't got that Martha Stewart sheet. You ain't got the Martha Stewart sheets. You ain't really motherfucking split.
You feel me? But hey, I know you see them two big major banks they were saying, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking in the binds, you know what I'm saying? Even though they just did a stress test, I don't know if you've seen that shit for all the top 23 banks. For, you know what I'm saying, to see who can hold, you know what I'm saying, at least $1 billion or more. No. Yeah, $1 billion. $100 billion, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 100 billion.
And all of the motherfuckers passed, you know what I'm saying, the test. But I think they lost out on like 450-something billion. And they was like, nigga, that ain't nothing. And I was like, damn, so that means they still, you know what I'm saying, they still within, you know what I'm saying, the right rankings as far as like, you know what I'm saying, a recession, you know what I'm saying, bounding to happen, like, you know what I'm saying, ASAP.
Yeah.
Because that played a major part, they were saying. And I was looking at some of that shit and I was like, damn, okay.
Okay.
Though
yeah,
they say it's supposed to be a big ass recession coming and shit, you know what I'm saying? They keep saying they've been saying that shit for like 8 months now. My bad, you said what?
It's another recession, huh?
Yeah, they've been saying that, man. They've been saying that shit for 8 months. It's coming though because
Man, what that nigga
you know,
Lavelle Crawford say? He said,
what
last time I checked, it's been a recession my whole life. I've been struggling my whole life.
hey,
For
real
niggas,
talk,
the recession never ended.
real talk. Hey, but the recession really for me, it be for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's making a good amount of money. I probably say about average or above. I say above average, a little bit above average. You know what I'm saying? An American citizen that's making some money, and they got to spend a little bit and lend a little bit more out their pocket than what they had to, whether it's mortgage fees or whatever. That's
Uh-huh.
how I feel like they judge it, because I feel like they don't really count the you know what I'm saying, the lower class citizens and the, you know what I'm saying, and shit they do, especially when it comes to these type of titles and shit, recession and shit like
Yeah.
that. It's a recession for them. Y'all niggas, y'all been struggling all y'all life because nigga, we always been just putting a tax on you niggas. And y'all niggas been eating it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And y'all niggas so damn dumb and comfortable to just stay in y'all mode and not try to do tax write-offs and try to, you know what I'm saying, open your eye, go outside the box and own some shit, just being a slave to one of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We already know y'all niggas gang.
Yep. Niggas
That's why I
like,
was like, nigga, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
no, go ahead. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say that's why I've been shit like back in my bag into, you know what I'm saying, this crypto world and just like and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, think of different ways and other, you know what I'm saying, outlets of making some money, because I don't want to be one of them niggas that's left out and be like, damn, I wish it when another big catastrophic, you know what I'm saying, moment happened. I ain't trying to be one of them left out ass niggas. I'm trying to get in. I had to really sit down and do some deep meditation, bro. Like, bro, I gotta really tap in. You know what I'm saying? We only get this shit. You know what I'm saying? We only get this shit for monetarily. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm shit. I'm 31 now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start looking at my age. I'm like, bro, you got to. You know what I'm saying? I had to really, you know what I'm saying, eliminate people. But you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, like the energy, as far as like the energy, and you know what I'm saying, like people mindset, where they at, where they thinking they goes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bro, energy really do play a part in you, and it really do strip you from your energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like we start off with 100 gallons or something, and then a motherfucker could take 40, you know what I'm saying, 40 gallons of energy, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know what I'm saying? You left with like what, 5, 6 more gallons of shit, nigga. That's a lot of gallons, you feel me? That they done
Yeah,
took.
yeah.
Versus the gallons you got. You still got more than what you know what I'm saying? What was taken from you, but nigga, that's a lot taken from you. You know what I'm saying? I just had to start thinking like that, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there. That shit, you know what I'm saying, just play a major part, and you know what I'm saying, you elevating or just falling back. And I'm like, shit, I'm trying to elevate. I ain't trying to fall back. I ain't trying to be in no balanced state of where I'm going up, but I'm going back, and I'm going up, and I'm going back. I'd rather just keep that shit consistent and
Yep.
eliminate as many times as I'm falling back as possible. Of course it's gonna happen, but I'm trying to eliminate the majority.
Right, nigga. Leave less room for error. You're gonna fail on your way to success. Ain't nobody that
Back.
succeeded never failed before. That's impossible. And even fucking
Exactly.
Will Smith was talking about, he was like, the richest people that you look at and you think about and you be, oh man, they got so much. Oh, I wish I had that. He was like, you gotta realize that these people worked 24/7 to get where they got to. They didn't work 8 hours a day. They worked over 8 hours to get where they at. 12 hours a day
Right.
just people was poor, not having nothing, living on the fucking streets trying to get that shit. The dedication you gotta have for something is what gets you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always acknowledge you, because your dedication showed bounds, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You went to Cali, you was not fucking playing. You went straight over there and you got straight to fucking work. You know what I'm saying? So your dedication was always there. Can we all grind harder? Absolutely. That's just the mind state that we all got to put ourselves in to go even harder. You see what I'm saying? So even
Yeah.
when you at your peak, you got to
Respect.
find the hunger to continue to fucking peak out. Like Floyd Money Mayweather. This nigga would literally go, he would fucking go to the fucking to the club, not drink shit, You know what I'm saying? Not eat shit, but just be around it, just to fucking
Yeah.
challenge himself, and then would jog home.
That's
Like
some real shit.
that type of dedication is what motherfuckers need. If everybody was as dedicated as Floyd, everybody had what the fuck they wanted.
Super discipline right there.
You know what
Super
I'm saying?
discipline.
Even me, I gotta get on that type of level.
not even not even half the club can go to the club and not motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, fall to the temptations that's in there.
Exactly.
Not
Exactly,
even
bro.
half.
Like people don't realize how often Floyd would quote unquote fast just by
Yeah,
doing things like that. That is a form of fasting. You see what I'm
real
saying?
shit.
So
It's
like,
crazy you say that because I was watching a Muhammad Ali interview. You know what the nigga said, bro? The nigga said they said, how do you just become so great and how do you know what I'm saying, just be you and just like, you know what I'm saying, and just keep winning, basically. You know what I'm saying? And put it in simpler terms, then he was just like, man, by shit, ignoring, you know what I'm saying, the distractions of the world. He's like, and the main distraction for us as men is women. Going to bed lonely at night, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? He's like, cause I had to realize and studying all the greats, they was all lonely and you know what I'm saying, lived a lonely path. Life is low key, really a lonely existence. And he was saying some shit like that, and I was just like, damn, that's some real motherfucking shit, bro.
God
Real
damn,
talk.
yeah, no, nigga, that's some deep ass shit, boy.
Man, when that nigga Muhammad Ali said that, cause you know what I'm saying, you look at that nigga and how he come off, he so, you know what I'm saying, back then he was so cocky and shit like that, but that just showed like a whole nother, like, you know what I'm saying, humble, you know what I'm saying, like humbleness to the dude. I was like, damn, that's real. That's real as fuck.
No, that's real shit. Like even when you growing up, nigga, sex ain't on your fucking mind, nigga. Sex comes to
Exactly.
your mind because of what? Shit that fucking happens around you, nigga. Little kids do the humping and shit and all of that. Yeah, 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 blah, blah. But I'm talking about when a nigga really start realizing women. Like I got in middle school, that's when I really started looking at girls like, whoa, hold on. Where those fucking desires started coming across with you. You see what I'm saying? Like
Right.
as you fucking go into those, what is that? What they call that shit? Puberty. When you start hitting
Yeah.
puberty ages, that's when shit start becoming more real for motherfuckers. That's when niggas start paying attention. That's when niggas start actually looking at girls like, hold on. No, she actually got the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't paying attention to no fucking girls like that in elementary. You was just trying to date them and kiss on them and all that silly shit. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shit wasn't
Exactly.
serious until you got older and you understood what the fuck was really going on. And that's how
Exactly.
life really is. And that's why I be telling niggas like, bro, when it comes to like just being adults and being human beings and understanding, bro, like everything far as that lives, they all eat shit, sleep, they all fuck. Every fucking living thing do the same shit,
Bro.
bro.
Real shit. I
Eat
was
shit, sleep, fuck. All of them. The squirrel to the humans, nigga.
shit to the motherfucking plants. Plants have sex too. They've been scientifically proven.
Yeah, bro, they pollinate.
They pollinate, yeah. People don't be thinking plants is living things, man. They do the same thing.
Nigga, did you see the video? Oh shit. I gotta pull this one up. Nigga had the walking trees. You see the video with the walking trees, my nigga?
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. You have
Trees
pulled that
just
up.
straight up walking, nigga. Nigga
Yeah,
just rummaging through the fucking woods, nigga. Like
motherfuckers.
that shit crazy to me. And that's why I be telling niggas like, no, this shit is alive, nigga. Everything, all this shit is alive, nigga. The earth
Everything is
is
alive.
alive, nigga.
Cause it's like everything that's made up of atoms, which everything is alive. Everything damn near started with atoms. Atoms ain't nothing but a wave of light, a light form. You know what I'm saying? Light is intelligence. It's like shit, man. You be knowing this shit, but you know what I'm saying? You don't be decoding this shit because the matrix code that you locked into, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And everybody locked into and just like running off this same matrix code. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of awkward in a way to just run off a different frequency, a different code, and just, you know what I'm saying, speak something different than what everybody else usually, you know what I'm saying, perceive on a day-to-day basis and shit like that, really. And you be like, damn, this shit is fucking realer than motherfuckers really think, bro. Motherfuckers is like when they be saying sheeple when they sleep, like these niggas is really sleep in the matrix, bro. Like y'all running off a different frequency. Y'all ain't trying to tap into, you know what I'm saying, thigh high yourself, man. Y'all ain't trying to decode some of your DNA. You know what I'm saying? Restructure that shit. That's why I don't. That's
Yep.
why I don't really be. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, that's why I'm like shit. If I'm gonna eat some food and put it into my body, which is my temple, shit, I gotta eat some energy food. I can't do the other shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, I hear you. Shit, I've been slowly working my way out of all that meat shit, bro. I literally, cause I be at this place called Fresh Time Market, and it don't, it this ain't no better, bro. But I'm slowly getting all out of all this shit. So like,
Yeah,
they
it
got
takes
this
time.
bison shit, like they got this bison beef and shit, and
Yeah,
it's literally just a better raised motherfucking meat. You see what I'm saying? So like,
right.
I'm not fully out of meat yet, but I done
Yeah.
stopped pork. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally on my
Hey,
way of
real
stopping
talk.
chicken. Chicken is my next line, and then I'm going for beef. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then everything else will fall into place. Like fish and seafood will be the last things that I fully quit out on.
That's yeah. That's the thing because they was even in like Proverbs. It was talking about if you wanna eat anything, you know what I'm saying, as far as like something close to a meat protein base, then you will want to eat fish. And it was talking about the fish, you know what I'm saying, that got fins and scales.
Yep.
If it don't got fins and scales, then in Proverbs it was saying you shouldn't even be eating it,
Yep.
basically. So it's like that's
Not
why even
shells, nigga. For the people that be thinking, oh, that means crabs. Oh, that means shrimp. No, does not mean neither one of those because those are shells, not scales, nigga.
exactly, exactly. That's what I'm like, yeah. And the thing is, man, shit, you could still eat what's it
They
called?
pretty much saying you can eat shark, nigga, because shark got fins and scales, nigga,
Right. That's what I'm
and
saying.
dolphins. So that's crazy. I don't know about eating no dolphin though.
Yeah, yeah. He said I don't know but
I ain't never heard about dolphin being a delicacy because I'm sure they would eat their asses up, especially the killer whales, nigga. There's too many of them. Yeah, definitely. If they could kill off the whales, nigga, and eat them, nigga, they would, nigga. They just too
actually
much to deal with.
let me correct thyself. You feel me? I'm fucking up. Fish that don't have fins and scales, my bad, are the ones you're supposed to be eating in
Fish
Proverbs.
that don't have fins and scales.
Fish that don't have fins and scales are
Okay,
the
okay.
ones are the ones you're supposed to be eating. That's why when you said sharks and all of that stuff, I had to really start thinking. I'm like, yeah, I got that backwards, nigga.
All right, nigga. So we can eat sharks, nigga.
Huh?
I was like, oh, so we can eat sharks, nigga.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you
Yeah,
know
that's why I
me,
had
nigga.
to.
I don't even like when it comes to the Bible. That's what niggas do, you know. But nigga, me, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's how you living. That's how you living.
Nah, for sure.
I ain't got no
Fish
problems
that
with it.
don't have fins and scales are the ones you're supposed to eat, not the ones that do have fins and scales. I had the
So I
motherfucker.
don't know of a fish that don't got scales, though. That's the problem. Name me a fish without scales.
Hey man, shit, it gotta be something out there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Fish without scales.
that's hey, bro. I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
The only damn fish that they even mention is a fucking cyclostome and some shit called jawless fish. Lampreys and hagfishes have smooth skin without
Oh, you know what
scales
it
and
is?
without dermal bone. But hold on, let me. Do sharks have scales? Because maybe I got that fucked up.
It say the fish that has no fins or scales but still lives in fresh water. It's called the eel. Eels are the type of fish that have long, slender bodies and are snake-like in appearance.
Do
So
sharks have scales? Yes, sharks do have scales, and they
that's
are
why,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's why they name it, and that's what I'm saying. If it got fins and scales, that means
Fins and
it's like
scales. Bible.
it's a main primate. You know what I'm saying? Damn near in the food chain, and that'll fuck up. You know what I'm
Fins and
saying? The
scales.
ecosystem. Yeah, that'll fuck up the ecosystem. So it makes sense why I say fish with no fins and scales. Cause everything you damn near, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like, well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say everything, but it seemed like when you know what I'm saying, you looking in this shit, damn near
I knew it, bro. You was right the first time because I'm reading it right now. It says, of all the creatures living in the water of the seas and the streams, you may eat any that have fins and scales.
Oh, they
But
have
all creatures in the
there.
seas or streams that do not have fins and scales, whether among all swarming things or among the other living things, you are to detest. So without scales, don't eat that shit. If it has the scales, eat that shit.
Eat that shit. Okay. For sure.
And
Correct
I'm
me.
like,
'Cause,
hold
you
on,
know what
nigga.
I'm saying?
Fishes,
I want
literally, majority of the fishes have scales. So that
Yeah,
literally,
no, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I was gonna say shit. It probably, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, when you be seeing shit like that, it be certain shit that's, you know what I'm saying, small and few. So you be like, damn, I'm limited like a motherfucker. And a lot of time it do be working out like that. But hey, shit, if that's what it
I
is,
mean,
then
shit. I mean, technically, I don't see like the whale itself. That motherfucker big and annoying, nigga. There's a lot of motherfuckers in the ocean that wouldn't mind some whales getting knocked off. You see what I'm saying? And this is the thing that when it comes to talking about life and how this shit work, nigga, we are literally a dog eat dog world. You see what I'm
I'm
saying?
tripping too. I'm
So
tripping
like,
because they say that salmon is one of the main fish that you really supposed to be eating, and they got hella motherfucking scales. So yeah, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
you
That's
good,
not
you good, but like,
that's a
shit.
major fuck up.
When it comes to like just life, nigga, it's a dog eat dog world, nigga. Everything eating something, nigga. And even when you want to break it down to like you said, even the fucking plants are alive, nigga. So you still eating something that's alive, regardless.
Exactly, because that's the
So
full ecosystem right there. Because all the way down, you know what I'm saying, from the carnivores and all that shit down to the motherfucking plants eating, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
and shit like that. So it's like it makes sense.
we are omnivores to the core, bro. Anything too much of anything ain't good for you, nigga. Period.
Exactly. No, for
Nigga,
sure.
you eat green beans for the rest of your life, nigga. You gonna be a green ass nigga, okay? You be fucked up out
Exactly.
here.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it because you know what I'm saying, I understand. Only thing with the meat is I understand why you're not supposed to be eating it now, and I just get it.
Oh yeah.
And dairy too, because just for one, dairy, you know what I'm saying, it just for one, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be taking in nobody else's like natural bodily fluid like that besides your own. Another human, somebody that you
And that's
came,
only
you know.
for a limited time.
Yeah, and that's only for a limited time, exactly. Cause shit, you know what I'm saying. That's how you know what I'm saying. That's how this shit work out anyway. It's only a limited amount of time where that shit is getting produced anyway. So it's
Exactly.
like, and it makes sense though because shit, they tell a baby they can't drink water when you know what I'm saying when they first born and shit like that, and that milk don't got nothing but proteins and nutrients in that shit, so it help build the baby to what the fuck it is. You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
why these women need to start eating right. So when they do feed their baby ain't coming out saying moo.
Like a motherfucker, and they just stop putting them motherfucking babies on that motherfucking Similac and all that
Yes.
that motherfucking
Fake ass
artificial ass,
motherfucking milk.
yeah, that artificial ass milk and shit.
That's
And
the first
they
thing
just
that
came
gotta
out with
go.
some studies and shit
That's
that
the
a lot
first
of
thing that
babies
gotta
can,
go.
huh?
I said that's the first thing that gotta go.
Exactly. I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of them studies and shit that been coming out where a lot of babies been dying and shit off that Similac and shit.
Damn, I've been seeing more of them getting like, well, yeah, I guess that is still dying because they're getting sick.
Yeah, they getting sick and dying. A lot of getting sick and dying off that Similac. That's how you know you naturally supposed to be using what you came from. If I just came off this body that just produced me life, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably supposed to get my nutrients from this body. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
these
Like
women are lazy as hell, dog. You don't even want to feed your baby the right way. You know you fucked up.
that's you know what I'm saying? How you be so happy and joyous to have this motherfucking this life and bring it into the world. If you know what I'm saying? You be
Imagine,
wondering why.
imagine a fucking ape going to get some milk from some powder, nigga, and mixing it up with some fucking water.
Exactly. Like, imagine the motherfuckers trying to risk their life to go all the way into the Serengeti Desert where them niggas don't even fucking belong to get some fucking milk from a lion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to
Right.
fucking let they baby live. Why the fuck would they go you know what I'm saying, across the way, you know what I'm saying, and risk their life to, you know what I'm saying, do some shit where they know they getting it naturally. We the only motherfucking backwards thinking motherfuckers, man.
We always want something outside of us. That's the problem.
Yeah. It don't make no
It
fucking
all
sense.
started from praying. Oh God, oh God, oh God. That's where it all started from. But you gotta go within.
As
How you
without,
gonna
so
win if you ain't right within?
you feel me? As without, so within, man. Just like as above, so below. How you fucking gonna get? That's what this. That's to be crazy. The crazy thing about it, because when you be born, you be forming all these thoughts. All you got is your thoughts and all of that other shit.
Yep.
I mean, you hear people outside of you, but as you been in that womb, you know what I'm saying, and you was spirit, you know what I'm saying, you are all you doing is you just going through a process of figuring out the you know what I'm saying, the being, you know, that you becoming. The all, you know what I'm saying? The all that you in. It's like what? As soon as you come out, you know what I'm saying, all the answers is already was in you anyway. You
Exactly.
already forming questions consciously, you know what I'm saying, just not in a verbal, you know what I'm saying, nature. You know what I'm saying? In a whole, you know what I'm saying, different, you know what I'm saying, a whole different ether, you know what I'm saying, ethernet way, type of way. So I don't be getting it, bro. I don't be getting it with us, man.
Yeah, man. Some of us got it right. Some of us don't want to.
Man. I'm like, how the fuck we here with all this motherfucking technology, education and all that? And niggas
Man,
just
you
want
know
to
what's
fuck
crazy, bro?
all.
So you know why I'm even more not a Christian.
Oh yeah, we don't do that.
But do you know why I'm even more not one?
Nah.
Because now the Christian community are backing up the flat earth. And they're saying that God always said it was flat and blah, blah, blah. I said, nigga, when did God ever say this bitch was flat? Talking about the four corners of the earth. I said, four
Hey,
corners? Y'all show me a circle. Y'all talking about four corners? You niggas draw a circle. Where's the
that's the
corners of a fucking circle? I just want to know.
I start to see with them flat earther niggas, man. They go to ranks, nigga, to try to like draw people in. So they're like, nigga, let's use religion now. Cause a lot of people listen, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is religious. They're gonna listen to this. They say like 85% of the world is religious. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's like, why don't we just get the majority? Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna do whatever the fuck they can to try to get some recruiters.
It's just crazy. Like, I literally had
Crazy.
argued with this nigga on Facebook, bro, about not I mean, it was the flat earth shit, but this nigga brought up the Bible and shit. And I'm like, nigga, I'm like, how you gonna talking about how because they keep thinking that Egypt said the earth was flat and shit too. And I'm like, no, nigga. They never said that shit, for one. For two, they even depicted fucking what's the name as separate from the fucking sky, which what you would call the firmament for you niggas. Y'all call it the firmament. Nigga, we called it Newt, a
Yeah.
deity. We called her Newt, a deity. And Jeb or Geb was the earth. And in between them two was Shu. Shu is the air, the fucking atmosphere itself. So they obviously let you know that there are three deities at play. And you see Newt at night. And through Newt travels the stars and the moon and all of that shit.
Right.
So that's what I was like. I had to break it down to this nigga because I'm like, no, nigga, it's not from that. And then I'm like, y'all up here. I'm like, y'all, I was like, this is my problem with my people. Cause dude, black. I was like, my problem with y'all is y'all ride so hard for this Christian shit, but y'all forget that we wasn't even worshiping that shit when we was here. Nigga, they took our religions away from us and forced this shit on us. We wasn't fucking Christians. And that's why I
Man.
told him, like, nigga, that's why nigga over in Egypt when we was doing that shit over there, I was telling him like all your stories are plagiarized bullshit that come from Egypt, bro. All that shit is plagiarism, nigga. That Cain and Abel, that's Set and Osiris, nigga. Mary, I told him Mary and Jesus' very first depiction was Isis and Horus, nigga.
Yes,
That is the
sir.
first depiction of them. So when you talking
Exactly.
about where it came from, that's where it came from. This nigga had the nerve to say, well, that means, well, since the Sumerians was before them, that means they got this shit from them, right? I said, nigga, that's not even a proven fact that the Sumerians have came before the Egyptians. They were alongside each other, if anything.
Hey, I was just about to say the motherfucking same thing.
That's what irritates me about the Sumerian talk. Y'all don't have anything on this planet that predates a sphinx or a pyramid. So how the fuck you predate some motherfuckers that got some shit that predate you?
Exactly. Real shit, bro. Same thing with the Mayan, the Aztec Mayans and shit, bro.
Yep. And I just looked up the fucking Spanish War because that's what I did not know. Christopher Columbus ass was a Spanish man. Because I was wondering how the fuck Spanish got all the way over here. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? And it was because there was a Spanish war. It was an American war and a Spanish war. And the Spanish came into the South America, and the Americans and the Britons and all them went into North America. You see what I'm saying? And that's how shit got separated to what it is now. Like all this shit started plugging in. You see what I'm saying? You start looking shit in, all this shit start plugging in. The Aboriginals, they went and enslaved all them niggas. Why? Because they looked just like Africans. They came over here talking about the Indians. That's all they fucking talked about. Oh, the Indians, they're Indians over here. And they had different colored, the red Indians, the brown Indians, the black Indians. You know what I'm saying? Got all these different fucking names for the fucking Indians, different type of colors for the Indians, because these niggas are racist. You are dealing with racist motherfuckers. So it make more than enough sense that these motherfuckers will act like all you motherfuckers were slaves and we brought all y'all asses from Africa because we know all you niggas came from Africa, just like we knew we all came from Africa. You see what I'm saying? But we were still native to this land because we grew up in this bitch.
You hear me?
You see what I'm saying? We migrated over here before y'all niggas came over here and try to migrate. Y'all try to take this bitch over, which y'all did. You took this motherfucker over and then wiped history. Or wiped our story. You wiped our story for your story. So
Exactly,
that
bro.
shit, when I was like, when you really think about that shit and you really break it down, nigga, this shit makes a lot of fucking sense because even the Mexicans that were here were fucking Aztecs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The Incas and all of that. So they came over here and did the same shit with them, murdered more than half of them the fuck off and forced. And then what it said Christopher Columbus came over here for, this nigga came to force their fucking Christianity on them. Gave them Christianity. That's what the fuck. And this is what the fuck popped up when I Googled it, nigga.
Shit, bro. That make a lot of sense.
These niggas
Why
forced
you?
Christianity onto the Spanish.
Yeah.
Or not even
Make,
onto the Spanish, but onto the Incas and the Aztecs, because the Spanish came over here and did that. You see what I'm
that
saying?
makes sense.
Christopher
Shit. That's why
Columbus
you.
and all them, the Spanish and all that, nigga, them motherfuckers wasn't niggas.
Exactly. That makes sense because shit. When they go to church, what they do? Shit. They Catholics. You know what I'm saying? They
Exactly.
believe. They believe in the same ideology damn near as the Baptists and all of them. It just flipped it a little bit different. And then you know what I'm saying?
It's just Catholic instead of Christian. That's all the only difference.
Exactly. That's the crazy thing.
That,
Just like the
that's what's so
motherfucking
crazy about it, bro. Because even I was watching some shit where this man, he was just traveling places. This black man, he always traveled different places and shit. And he see the world, and he ran into this man that was taught that looked at him and told him that he looked like the people from the older times, like the native people from the South American land. You see what I'm saying? He said that they were a darker complexion back in those days, and they had the slave run over here, what they was enslaving all the blacker people that was out there. See what I'm saying? So that like all that shit got true to it. It's just niggas not, especially white folks, they're not trying to hear that shit. They're not trying to hear anything that tells them that they are demonic ass motherfucking beings that came from a crazy ass, corrupted ass motherfucking system of people. But that's what the fuck it is. We got fucked up people in our history too, nigga. But you have the most recent fucked up people. That's just what it is.
exactly. That shit is crazy, man. That shit backwards, bro. Cause everything started in the dark, but you know what I'm saying, it come to the light. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's like oh,
Exactly, nigga. In the beginning, what was there? Darkness, nigga. It was a void.
exactly. And it's truth be told, I don't see how you get mad at that because you know what I'm saying, that's just where it started. You know what I'm saying? y'all, everybody can elevate past where it started. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. At this point, once I get older, I just be like, what the fuck is the point of racism? Then I think like we in America, America is a business. It's all a
Yep.
business. You know what I'm saying? It's just to keep people's pockets fed. It's like NAACP, that money, we don't even know where that money going. And you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all a business, and it's all to keep people at a lower vibration in a state of
Right.
fear and all that. And then which empowers us more because we know that y'all in fear. Y'all know we know that we got control over y'all. It's bro, it's when you think about it so logically, it's just like, bro, this people just they sleep, they dead sleep out here.
For real, man. It's fucked up. Niggas waking up though. That's one thing I will say. The
Yeah,
only
no, for
problem
sure.
is they threw this flat earth shit in here to fuck with niggas' heads. So now a lot of
And
niggas ain't
they
really
fishing
waking
for
up.
it.
So
Right.
that's why I'm here to fucking get y'all niggas out of the flat earth shit and back into the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. They
And that's
fishing
that
for it.
meditation. That's that eating right.
You feel
Cause
me?
nigga, one thing I do know is that the mythological shit that niggas don't want to see is there. All that shit there, boy. Dragons don't exist in this fucking realm of existence. They only come down into this realm when shit gets actually a lot more spiritual, or like the actual energy itself on the planet in a certain area of the planet allows for the dimensions to in a sense merge for a while. But that
Yeah.
only happens in certain areas, and mainly like over there in the China area, over in China, because that's the like the spirit science man told the people back in the day, that's the most that's the higher, that's the right side of the world, in a sense, the right brain. So they are more spiritual on that side of the realm, which is why they meditate more than pray over there. So they you know what I'm saying, they have a higher chance, like their energy over there in those in that area, that atmosphere has a chance to change the dimensions that's in that atmosphere. So
You
you could
said
end up seeing what you would end up seeing if you were asleep and
you
you
said
decided
where
to
at?
move in your astral body. So the astral realm. You say
Oh, in
what?
the astral realm. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So like you call it the astral realm. I would say the fourth dimension, you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
pretty much what anybody can if what however you interpret it, the next realm over, you know.
Mm.
So that motherfucking realm, everything is there. That's why when your ass sleep, you can have a dream about one of the craziest goddamn things you ever seen. People tell
Mhm.
you about dreams where they seen dragons and dinosaurs and whatever the fuck.
Hey, real shit. And when you in the dream, you know you in a different dimension for sure.
You know you is.
You know you is. Cause you know that shit just feels so different. You like, nigga, I
It
know I'm
feel
not.
different. It looked the same but different. It looked more beautiful, more vivid half the fucking time, especially when you outside.
And you can literally do whatever the fuck you want to do in that bitch.
Nigga, every time I look at the sky, either it's blue as fuck or I see some weird ass motherfucking planet in the blue sky. It's either I see a blue ass sky, because I always try to look up when I'm in a dream world, bro. It's either a blue ass sky. I remember one time I had a dream where I think I was in outer space, nigga, and I wasn't really, and I was like, it wasn't really outer space. It was some weird ass dimensional bullshit. Because I was like, so I don't know where the fuck I was, but it was like I was near these fucking planets. But these fucking planets were like, it was crazy, bro. Like I could literally move from planet to fucking planet, but it was crazy because these
Yeah.
planets weren't really, they were close. They were very close to each other. It was just weird as fuck, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's how I know that either I was just in my own dream world making up shit, like I was making my own reality, trying to understand what I think the fucking universe was. That's what I took it as. I interpreted it as I wasn't in the astral realm. I was actually in my dream realm trying to replicate what I think what
Yeah.
I thought outer
Hey,
space
bro,
was.
that's real shit. Cause
But
hey,
as
look.
but no, go
Oh
ahead.
no, go ahead. My bad. My bad. I
No,
thought you
I
was
was
saying
saying,
something.
but pretty much I got to the point of understanding that my even the logic um that they give us about space is not even what the fuck it is, bro.
Hell
That's
no.
what I got from
No,
that
sir.
interpretation.
That's real.
That this motherfucker is far beyond what the fuck I think that shit is, bro.
Unimaginable. Like
It's
a motherfucker.
unimaginable.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. It is
Like
crazy because scientists still to this day, bro. Nigga, it's so much shit that they still ain't discovered, trying to discover, hope to discover.
it's just
Off a
crazy, bro.
hypothesis, like nigga, this just gotta be it.
The one thing that I do know about, because the time where I did know that I was in the astral realm in outer space, because when you're in the real astral space, the shit is different and it feels crazier. But those times it's like I know from just being up there that if you are in your soul, right? Like
Yeah.
you're in the astral body, if your dumb ass decides to try to fly too far away from this earth, nigga. Now, the best thing about your cord is you can always come back to that bitch by just getting scared and you'll instant back in that bitch. You see what I'm saying? But
Man.
nigga, once in your ass is like, I'm talking when your ass is dead, boy. When you dead and you in that fourth realm, nigga, your ass better not leave this fucking planet, nigga, without a fucking ship with a destination to know where the fuck you going. Because if your ass decide to leave this bitch, Earth gonna leave your ass behind, nigga. I'm telling you, it's gonna shoot off like a fucking
No,
rocket,
no.
turn to a little ass dot, and you gonna be floating in space for eternity, nigga.
That's why I feel like if you ain't elevated in life and you've been born again, you know what I'm saying? You've been born again, like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you might just either probably repeat that cycle, go to some other lower realm, you know what I'm saying? But if, you know what I'm saying, you tap into, you know what I'm saying, like them crystals in your brain, like they be saying, and use that shit to your advantage and like elevate to a higher self, you know what I'm saying, and grasp, you know what I'm saying, a more understanding of like the multiverse, you know what I'm saying, that you
mm-hmm.
definitely gonna be able to like travel, you know what I'm saying, and just move, you know what I'm saying, where you supposed to be. And you
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
You what that nigga 13 say? You gotta activate your Merkaba
Yep,
because
the
your
McCar-
Merkaba is your ship.
exactly. Exactly.
Like I
No,
said, you
that's a
can't just
motherfucker.
go out to that motherfucker without the ship, nigga. You're gonna need your
Exactly.
motherfucking ship. Your Merkaba can have a destination and can take your ass there immediately.
The
Can
mark,
just do.
yeah, like a motherfucker. That shit is super important. You ain't lying. You ain't motherfucking lying.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just jumping around and shit. Cause that's one thing I do know about the astral realm because I was there. I done been there and I'd actually fucking what do you call it? I'd have had the my astral projected into this realm, but I did it through sleep. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a sense of lucid dreaming because I was in the dream. I woke up in the dream and then I went to sleep and then I did it again. But I was in a completely different area this time. I wasn't in the dream world. I was in the astral world. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
same as
So
mine was more in like a darker experience. You know what I'm saying? That time when I was telling you I was at Josh Sign crib, and you know what I'm saying? You can literally see that was literally to me an out of body experience because I was out of my body and I still could see my body laying on that motherfucking bed. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of around my body, but then it was
yeah,
like it was more in a fearful state, kind of riding off a fearful frequency because I ain't know what the fuck was
yeah,
going
it
on, where
caught
I
you off
was at.
guard,
Yeah. And it
thinking
was
you
more,
dead or something for a second. I know.
yeah, exactly. And the frequency, you know what I'm saying, of the fear was like so in heightened because I'm like, what the fuck? Like you said, like, niggas, is death or, you know what I'm
And
saying?
then
Like,
it
it was,
just brought you back in. You couldn't even really, you know what I'm saying, go from there because you scared yourself back into your body.
man, and you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't move and shit. And then I'm starting to think like, damn, I can't move. I don't know if that's because I'm out of my body right now. My spirit is out of body. You know what I'm saying? But that to me, like, even though it was like one of them moments where I was like, damn, real fearful, but you know what I'm saying, gave me a lot of understanding how powerful he is at the same time. And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just my energy wasn't on point at that time to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to navigate that shit the right way.
Yep. And like one thing that I realized. I remember when I used to tell you, bro. It felt like I had beads in my head, no, not beads, but it felt like like when your arm go to sleep. Remember when I used to always tell
Yeah,
you
no,
that
I
shit.
remember. Yep, I remember.
But
Yep.
what I really meant was it was vibrating.
Yeah, yeah.
Vibration.
Yep.
That's what it was. It was vibrating, bro. and my fucking brain was vibrating on a level that I never felt before, like literally. And the thing about it is, I know how powerful I am, to the sense
Mm-hmm.
of, if I get to fucking doing this shit, bro, I won't be able to not continue. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to be because
Exactly.
when I do anything, I do that shit to the fucking fullest, nigga. I try to learn all ends of it, to the point that I might try to learn too fucking much that could hinder me. But that is a person that I am, because I'm gonna try to find every facet. And once when I
Hell
find the
yeah.
real
That's a
shit,
good
I'm gonna
thing.
seek it all the way fucking through. Because I
Exactly.
told niggas, I keep telling niggas, I'm gonna continue to tell niggas, meditation, you have to master meditation. Because after you master meditation, it'll be time for cultivation. And when you start
Exactly.
cultivating, that is when you become a deity, or a man of Christ. That's when you become that Jesus Christ, that figure, that Christ
Yeah.
consciousness.
Real
That's when
shit.
you tap into that. But you can't tap into that until you master meditation. So all these niggas
Real
that's really
shit.
talking about eating right, this, that, and the third, they doing that, but they not sitting their ass the fuck down. They not meditating. These niggas is trying to get you to meditate on just random meditation, like how we think on things. Nigga, that's not the meditation I'm talking about, nigga. Because I
They
do that all day. I'm
nor they.
talking about the
Yeah.
sit your ass down, close your eyes, and blast off, nigga. That meditation, nigga. Getting your fucking chakras right, unlocking all 7 of your fucking chakras, so then you can start unlocking the 13 chakras. So then you can start heading off to your 29 chakras, nigga. And then
And
you'll
healing
start
other
unlocking the
people.
rest of them, because you got chakras
Right.
throughout your entire fucking body. You got chakras through your fucking feet, your arms, your legs, all of that shit. But you only know 7 main ones, because them are the ones that you have to activate to get the other ones to go. Nigga, they told you got what, 98% junk DNA? They called it junk, but they told you it's 98% that's just randomly sitting there. What if
98%.
that
Exactly.
98 decided to become what the 2% is and
Exactly.
activate itself? Then what would you be?
Exactly. Got a whole
You
lot
only
more you
can do
got.
that through the meditation and
And that two
cultivation.
percent probably so small to us, but it ain't shit to what the actual intelligence is. It's probably a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
but when we tap into that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot more. Compared to the universe, it ain't nothing, because you know what I'm saying, that shit is infinite. So it's like, damn, that's a you know what I'm saying? It's like a one and one right there in a way. That's a one on one situation.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we utilize more of our brain when we're sleeping really says it all to me. If I could use if I could literally be awake and use the same amount of dream energy, you see what I'm saying? At the same time, how could I achieve that? You see what I'm saying? Because this is not my study. This is what they tell you. They tell you over 30% of your brain is activated when you're sleeping, but
Is
around 10% is active when you are awake. And it's not that only 10% is really active, is that is the least that is going to be active. You see what I'm saying?
man.
On average, at least 10% is active. That's what they're telling you. And on average, at least 30% is active when you're asleep. So the thing is, if I can, let's say, combine those two, how the fuck would I go about doing that? Meditation,
Yeah.
being conscious, going into the sleep state.
And that's
You
the
see what I'm
crazy
saying?
real talk. How you hear, but you conscious, but at the same time you go to sleep, you conscious. To me, that mean you conscious at all time. At all times you conscious.
Exactly.
Because you know what I'm saying, you in the conscious, but you conscious, you in the subconscious, you still conscious. It's a sub part of being conscious, a sub part of consciousness. You know what
Because
I'm
even
saying?
when
So
you sleep, hey, I had to cut you off. Because even when you sleep, you don't realize you're unconscious.
you know what I'm saying? Real
You
talk.
wake the
It's like
fuck up conscious.
exactly. It's like you not just sitting there and you just in nothingness. You never just in nothingness. Whether you here, whether you there in the sleep world. It's like you always it's something always going on. So you always know that you here. You
Yep.
always know that you're living. You know what I'm saying? It's like you never get to a point where you just like, no, I'm not here. I don't exist. I'm in nothingness. Whether you here or whether you in the you know what I'm saying, the subconscious world, you automatically know you forever living. It's a forever entity running through your body, your
Yep.
avatar body or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because I ain't never think of that like that. I'm just like, dog, that shit crazy. We never not 24/7. We never not, you know what I'm saying? Like in the moment of just like nothingness. We always here. We always know we here. We always conscious, aware. You know what I'm saying? Some people to me might be less aware that they here, but nigga, you know what I'm saying? They know they here. That's crazy,
They
man.
know it, bro. And that's why I'm telling you, bro, because the activation, bro, that's just me. I know how if I'm trying to activate my DNA, I'm trying to activate my chakras. I gotta activate my mind. I gotta get my mind in tune. So the first thing to do is to fuck with that. The meditation makes it conscious for me to be aware to do what I need to do.
Right.
Now, what do I need to do? I have to go and tap in because even me and Quintel was talking about this shit. I need to send this nigga the link so this nigga can get up here, but he probably won't get up here today. But I'm gonna send this nigga this shit anyway. But yeah, nigga, I was talking to him yesterday, bro, and we was just on the phone, but he got to telling me about how even when he was younger, he was talking with Terrence about how he believed all religions was put together because I had said that to him. Like we the type of people that we got to study all religions because we know all religions is the real truth. Knowing all that shit is the truth. And he was like, yeah, I knew that. You know what I'm saying? He was saying this since he was young. And that's my whole thing about it. So if I gotta tap into everything, I know one thing: the top guys on meditation is who? The Hindu and the Buddha. I gotta tap into the meditations that they're teaching, so I can unlock the teachings that are dormant in my teachings to understanding my leaders. You know what I'm saying? The people that
Real,
I should have been meditating to, the people that actually brought those teachings. You see what I'm saying?
that's
So
real shit.
that's the whole thing about it. When they tell you that they go out and still produce and spread the word, this is why. So you can still, if it is lost, somebody still has a hold of it. So you can
Exactly.
still get a hold of that shit. You see what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
like, cause like he was saying, like I was saying, like how the fuck? Cause I was telling this nigga at my job, I was like, how so just because they not Christians, you telling me they going to hell? Yeah, that's what this nigga said. Yeah, like how? So you mean to tell me some motherfuckers that's worshiping something and they never knew God, the God that you serve? They only know the God that they serve. You mean to tell me they going to hell because they don't know your God?
At some point, you just got to think and really. That's what I'm saying. People don't really sit and think of like why you think this way. Why you think this way? You think this way because you comfortable, because you've been hearing this all your life. If you've been hearing this all your life, nigga, why you ain't break this shit down to a science and really understand? Why do I think this way? Why do these niggas think this way? Why do they tell me this? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Niggas gonna be asking the right questions. These niggas like us, we the problem. Cause we ask too many motherfucking questions. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We want to know. Nigga, that's what we here for, to learn and know and be in the all, you know what I'm saying, the all knowing of everything. Like
Say that
not
again. Hold on. That's a bar, nigga. He said we the problem because we the ones that's always asking questions. Nigga, that's literally what a problem is, nigga. Like, fuck is you talking about? That's bars right there. Nigga
man.
don't even realize the bars he dropped, nigga. Write that shit down. He said we the problem. That's why we the ones out here asking them questions. What is you
I ain't even
talking
get it
about?
until you said it the third time.
Nigga, we the problem, nigga.
Oh shit.
That's why we out here asking these questions.
Hey
Nigga,
man,
that's a bar, nigga.
I ain't even
That's the
gonna hold you. I
hardest
ain't
bar that went over everybody's head, nigga.
that
Shit.
nigga stupid. I ain't hear that shit till the third time. Oh shit. That's what you was
You
talking about. That's what you said.
know what I'm saying? That shit a bar, nigga. Even Cass like, no, you right, nigga. That's a
Nigga, I
motherfucking
felt like you
bar.
came up with that shit. How you just discovered that shit? I'm like, shit, nigga, nigga here, nigga, you got that, nigga.
Yeah, you got that.
I don't even know what the fuck I was saying, nigga.
We the problem, nigga. All need to do, we featured on the shit, nigga. It's gonna be in the hook, nigga.
It's
That's
gonna
the
be in
hook
the
for
hook.
sure. That's in the hook, nigga. We the problem. That's why we out here asking all these questions. But we gotta figure out how we gonna really say it though. But
Right,
yeah, that's a bar, nigga. I
man.
hate I cut you off, nigga, because nigga, but
No,
we
you
know what we
good.
talking about. Being a problem. So what was you saying about us being a problem? Because we asking these questions out
He said, "You still." Hey, I couldn't hold that shit in.
here. That shit funny as fuck, bro.
That shit funny as fuck. Oh shit,
I
nigga,
had to
that shit,
say it
man.
again, goddamn.
I can hold that shit in how you nigga said that shit. Oh nigga.
Man,
Man,
dog, this shit, bro, we going viral, nigga. Fuck what niggas talking about.
you feel me?
That shit crazy.
These niggas is not cooking like this.
At all, nigga. Shit.
But yeah, man. I was just saying shit, man. We niggas like us is the problem, you know what I'm saying? Because we the ones making motherfucking making ripples in this universe.
For
Changing
real.
that shit. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? When you watch that movie The Matrix, you know what I'm saying? Certain people were so stuck in the Matrix and shit. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't even know they was in the Matrix and shit. And then you be so immersed in that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's trying to go against that shit, you be trying to like, you know what I'm saying? You feel uncomfortable. You be trying to check them niggas like, why the fuck? I think bro just went out. Oh shit.
There we go. That shit. Man, I don't know why it kicked me out like that. Keep going, my fault.
That's crazy too, right? When I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
now I was just saying niggas be so caught up in the Matrix to the point where they don't know they in the Matrix. So then when another motherfucker trying to expose the Matrix or what's really going on, a motherfucker be like going against that shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like unconsciously. Like, man, no, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to debunk everything you saying, but you know what I'm saying? In reality, you saying some real shit. They might even think you saying some real shit, but they like, nigga, fuck that. I just gotta go against this shit, cause you know what I'm saying? All my life, that ain't what I seen. That ain't what I knew. That ain't what I knew it to be like. Damn near, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Cause motherfuckers be listening to you, like, you know what I'm saying? You know powerful motherfuckers around you. Like when me and you speak to certain people, I'm sure they be hearing that shit and they be like, damn, this nigga saying some shit, but in this materialistic world, they down there like, nigga, you don't got a mansion, you don't got a Maybach, or why should I listen to you? I don't see you on no big ass platforms, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I literally said some real shit to this one chick, and she was just like, well, where you getting this information from? And da 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 da. I'm like, bitch, is you asking me that because it sound legit as a motherfucker? And you like, damn, I couldn't even fathom that shit. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you like, damn, like nigga, and it's a chick I work with, cause you working with me, nigga. How you get this information? Nigga, if you got this information, you should be like somewhere, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they're like, cause I'm working with this bitch, you know what I'm saying? And damn near took my credibility away from some real shit that I was saying. Like, motherfuckers be, you know what I'm saying? They be lost in the sauce, man, nowadays. Lost in this matrix.
Lost in the cold world where we lost morals. Belly of the beast was peace where we start war.
War. She at war
Hey.
with herself, man. She don't even know. She at war with herself because she done heard some true shit. She like, damn, this nigga right. But the other motherfucker like, nah, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that true shit, nigga. Bitch, just be a fake bitch. Get comfortable. You don't gotta make no money, you know what I'm saying? As long as you comfortable, right? You ain't dying, you surviving.
You know what I'm saying? You look hot. Shit.
That's why I was like, nigga, I gotta get out that survival mode, nigga. Fuck that. I don't wanna just be here, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just making it, getting by. Oh, Talib Kweli ass nigga, just to get by.
Mm.
Okay, fuck all that shit. I'm trying to get high.
We can get far.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on some Styles P shit, nigga. I'm trying to get high every day.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we get high, because we can get closer to the most
You
high.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You elevating, getting high, and then you know what I'm saying? You rolling up some good shit, getting high, nigga. I'm a high motherfucker.
What that nigga Cat Williams say? We believe everything the Christians do. We just believe the higher you get, the closer you are to God.
Nigga. And he right though. Why you think niggas be taking
Rastafari out.
why you think niggas be taking shrooms and shit, psychedelics and shit? nigga, they trying to get high, nigga. They trying to hold on. Let me get away from this old Matrix ass code. You know what I'm saying? Tap into some other shit. I might just put some ripples in this bitch and change the code a little bit, nigga. Rearrange this bitch.
Nigga,
We
they
all
got
entity
fucking.
energy light beams, man.
Yeah.
Man. But hey, I know you seen that motherfucking. I think you said you seen that shit already. I heard about it, but you seen that
Which
shit
one? What you say?
the motherfuckers got a stone hedges at the bottom of Lake Michigan, nigga. Did you know that?
Yeah, nigga, yeah. And the
Yeah.
pyramid.
Nigga. That shit is
And the
crazy because
pyramid.
motherfucking they got stories, a lot of stories of people missing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, a lot of big boats and shit. And a lot of big boats, a couple planes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, end up coming missing, you know what I'm saying, flying over Lake Michigan and shit. Once they hit that little certain point, or what they call like the Lake Michigan Brumildas Triangle and shit like that. And I was like, damn, that shit crazy. And then you had divers that went underwater and they had took pictures and shit. And that shit crazy, bro. That shit look just like the motherfucking Stoneheads, you know what I'm saying, out there in Europe, nigga. Just like that motherfucker. That shit just probably over years got flooded, you know what I'm saying? Probably in that big flood or some shit, but that shit crazy, bro.
Hell
Because I'm
no.
like, we from over there and we don't even know the power over there. And then they was saying shit over there in Muskegon, Michigan. It's been a lot of UFO sightings and shit. Michigan, period. That's why you like how you said you seen that UFO. Michigan got a lot of shit going on over there that people don't know. They got a lot of UFO sightings over there. Like straight up. They were saying over there in Muskegon, I think, you know what I'm saying, it was like in 1994, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They had some UFO sightings and they were saying like damn near 309. They had like 309 calls that same night. Policemen saw it and everything. And they said in total it was like 42 counties in Michigan that cited that UFO. That's why I'm like, that shit crazy. So when you be talking about how you be seeing them shits, I'm like, bro, yeah, I can believe it. They probably be right there at Lake Michigan, nigga, going down. It was one couple, nigga, that was sleeping on the beach in Muskegon, Michigan, over there by Lake Michigan on the beach, and
Yeah.
said they spotted a UFO. They had woke up and spotted a UFO, and the UFO was literally taking water. They was sucking water up into the UFO, probably as some fuel or some shit. And remember, I was telling you my man's that's discovered like, you know what I'm saying, them hydrogen powered vehicles and shit like that. And they end up killing that nigga. He had like a dumb buggy, you know what I'm saying? And he figured out how to, you know what I'm saying, power vehicles with water. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You just eliminate the oxygen, so it's just hydrogen in the H2O. You just eliminate the oxygen. Now you got a hydrogen powered car. So that means these, you know what I'm saying, extraterrestrials probably already doing that shit with UFOs. You know what I'm saying? They going to different civilizations, different planets trying to find some water because shit, that shit life and that shit help them fuel they vehicles and all that shit. And I was like, what? But when that couple in Muskegon said they seen the UFO sucking water out of that, that's just made me come up with that conclusion and shit like that. And then I'm like, why would they kill my man's? Because he said he knew how to make hydrogen powered cars and hydrogen powered vehicles. Maybe they already knew it was entities out there doing that shit already with UFOs and shit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I be thinking of this shit like, what the fuck?
hell yeah.
You never fucking know. But no,
This
I was
shit.
just wondering if you knew some of that shit because I'm like, nigga, we from there. I didn't, I done been out there plenty of times and looked up in the sky and seen some wild shit, nigga.
Nigga, I already told. I thought I told you about that day I seen a fucking UFO.
Yeah, that nigga, I just brought that shit up 2 times in this motherfucker.
Nigga, I
I feel
seen
like
that
the time when
motherfucker.
you, yeah.
I was driving, nigga, and that motherfucker was hanging over the side of the. I'm over here coming down the street too, nigga. Like everybody was going driving slow as fuck. I'm like, why everybody driving slow? And I look up, and I'm like, damn. And it looked like two big ass motherfucking headlights, but they like 3 times bigger than everybody's car. But it just looked like the fucking UFO was mimicking us and shit. It wasn't moving. It was just sitting there. Like it got to the point where I pulled all the way up to the light where that motherfucker was at, and I could nearly look under it. And it had like this little blinking ass red light, but it was a slow go fade in, fade out. So it probably was some government built shit. But I'm telling you, that bitch wasn't moving. It ain't make no fucking sound or nothing. And when I turned around, that bitch was gone, nigga. It probably is one of them moments like how people be talking about how shit be freezing in the sky, like how planes be frozen in the sky and shit.
Oh yeah.
It probably was one of those. Probably was some type of little plane that froze in the fucking sky in one spot on some Matrix glitch out moment shit. But nigga, yeah, nigga. Yeah. I be hearing some shit though. I mean shit. It don't put it past me. They be killing everybody over the shit. That my man's with the free energy got killed. Remember that shit? Remember they
Oh
was talking
yeah.
about my man's with the free energy way back when? I remember that was one of the first things we had stumbled upon.
Yeah. Now that shit just threw me off because we from there and just growing up out there, I always feel like and sense some different type of energy out there because we see so much shit in the sky sometimes out there.
Nigga, remember that day we seen the fucking moon big as fuck? Nigga,
That
coming over that hill, nigga. Remember that shit? We was not the hill, but we was with your brother.
oh
We was
yeah,
going to your brother crib.
motherfucker
We
was
was
big as a
driving back.
bitch.
You
I
remember
think it
that
was,
shit?
oh, I'm like a motherfucker, bro.
Nigga, we
Mm.
was tripping in the car. Your brother like, nigga, calm down. Y'all niggas high. We like, no, nigga, you don't see this fucking moon, nigga? Like, what are you talking about? We high, nigga. They're like, do you not see that shit? He like, yeah, I see it. Okay, then we just gotta make sure we talk about nigga, we high. Shit, he said that shit like he ain't see it though.
You know how
Nigga,
niggas
that
be,
shit was big as fuck, nigga. And that bitch was moving fast as fuck, wasn't it?
man.
Wasn't that bitch moving fast as fuck? Remember it got small as
I,
fuck real quick? Remember that shit moved way up in the sky and got small?
yeah, yep.
That's why I was like, nigga, I was like, that's when I was telling you in the car, I was like, nigga, that bitch alive, nigga. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That's when I believe that the moon was alive. But now I believe it's just controlled, nigga. Like that motherfucker is like a big ass motherfucking ship or some bitch, whatever. But they
Man.
controlling that motherfucker. They on the inside controlling that bitch. It probably could still really be like a moon like the rest of these motherfuckers, but they controlling that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
nigga,
but that
yeah,
shit is
nigga.
just
That
shit just
moon, nigga,
crazy
I'm telling
because
y'all, nigga, that bitch know how to hide. It know how to literally cloak itself. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And sometimes it'll show up whenever the fuck it want to. It'll just pop up in the fucking sky, nigga.
exactly. But bro, they got so many stories, bro. Just on Lake Michigan alone, like of people disappearing. They got planes that disappeared. You know what I'm saying? Back in like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was like the 1950s or something like 1930s, my bad. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? They had a story where they was fight. I think they was fighting Canada, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Part of the Americans was fighting Canada and they ended up winning the war. And the captain, he was just like, man, they didn't went through a whole bunch of shit and they fighting on the sea. So he like, man, he like, that was like their last little point, you know what I'm saying, to get to where they needed to be. And he like, shit, I need to study a little bit more of this lake. And that's the thing with Lake Michigan. Well, a couple of the Great Lakes, they so damn big, a lot of people call them like mini oceans and shit in a way. You know what I'm saying? Cause I even
Yeah.
knew that shit too when I went to like Ohio and we was like, what is I think that's Lake Erie over there, right? I think Ohio. I'm not.
Ohio, yeah, they call it the Ohio. I know Ohio used to be big as fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the lake over there that sits on Ohio. I think that's Lake Erie.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cedar Point sit over, yeah. But that motherfucker's so big. And then when I'm coming from California to come over here for the summertime and just looking at the ocean and I'm telling niggas like, bro, I don't think y'all niggas understand how big these motherfucking lakes is. Cause you know what I'm saying? You be seeing certain lakes. I seen certain lakes out here. They big. They ain't big like the
No,
Lake
they
Michigan.
ain't. They ain't Lake Michigan big. They ain't Lake Superior big. They ain't Lake Huron big,
You
nigga.
know what I'm saying? They not
What you
big
talking
as like
about?
the lakes out there. And you know what I'm saying? Michigan got some of the purest. Well, one of the
And
purest.
fresh water.
Some of the purest water in the world. They say. You know what I'm saying?
Got
So
some
I'm like
fresh water, boy.
fresh water, and
Shit
they
still be
always be
salty.
saying in fresh water you won't find certain creatures, but they found. You know what I'm saying? Certain creatures up inside of Lake Michigan.
Hell yeah,
That
nigga.
was that was
And
unexpected.
we home of the dogmen. Them fucking cryptids. The
Yeah, the
fucking
dog
dogmen,
man.
nigga.
That's that's
Be
that's
all
that's
around this
exactly
bitch.
that's exactly what I was trying to think of. The motherfucking dog man, bro. And then I don't know if you ever heard of the motherfucking what is that shit called, bro? They got a damn, what is that shit called? I can't even think of it right now. It's like a it's the red something, bro. If you
A red something.
what is that motherfucker called? It's called the
Is it
hold
a
on.
plane or something?
Huh?
Is it a plane?
No, no, no. This motherfucker supposed to be like a creature or some shit.
And it's called a red something.
Yeah. And it got wings and all that shit.
You thinking of the Jersey Devil
No, no,
or
no, no.
Owl Man
It's
or
something, it's something man too, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
it's Owl Man then, bro?
It's I think they call him Owl Man, but the real name is something else though. Cause they like in Detroit, they do like a protest that they do every year. I think they've been doing it since like 1984. And they live in the woods and shit. Some tall ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they say every time it come around, it kind of predict or it just bring, you know what I'm saying, a negative energy with it and like catastrophic type of shit happen. I forgot what the name is called, man. It's like it is Owl Man though, but at the same time, I can't remember the real name. Owl Man is one of the names, bro. You're right. When I find it,
Owl
I'll let
Man
you know.
definitely.
But we could still go with that because I think that's what they call him
But
anyway.
that motherfucker be everywhere though.
Everywhere right now, they say they have more sightings of them in Chicago than anywhere else right now. Yeah, it's crazy,
And cryptids ain't fucking playing.
man.
I be telling niggas be the. I be asking. Look, we used to work at this burger spot. Me and Queen used to work there. That bitch called Tasty's Burgers. There was this one dude that used to talk about how he always go camping because I always ask white guys if they go camping and shit. They love the woods and shit. So I'm like, yo, you ever go camping and shit? You ever go out in the woods and shit? He was like, oh yeah, all the time, man. I was like, you ever seen a Bigfoot? He was like, no. He did a little laugh, no. I was like, you ever seen a dog, man? He was like, yeah. And he didn't even want to talk no more. He was just like, he would change the subject on me. He ain't even want to relive that moment, nigga.
Yeah,
He just said, yeah. But he wasn't smiling like he was when I said Bigfoot.
yeah, yeah, yep. The motherfucking dog man is
Because
here.
that's probably what you heard. The dog man, not
The
owl.
dog man is something else
You
too
probably
though.
heard dog man because we got more dog men than owl. We don't have the owl man really like that out here. The
No,
dog
no, no,
men be
no.
out here.
When it comes
Them
to that,
dog
yeah,
men be out
because
here. They made a protest because they seen one of them niggas running around.
dog man and it's something else. I can't exactly, you know what I'm saying, put a name
Yeah,
on
it
it
might
right
be
now.
another one, but I know the dog man is in out here in the Michigan area.
Yeah, no, the dog man is. That's what I'm saying. It was something else that they
That
do.
was in Chicago.
It was in Detroit and Chicago because you know what I'm saying. Detroit and Chicago so close, but it was sighted in Detroit first. In Detroit, like you know what I'm saying, in the rural area, in the woods area of Detroit. I can't think of the name exactly. I know it had wings and shit like that too. That's from what they were saying.
Well, they
People
said
were sighting it, and then
that
they
sound
said,
like a no, they ain't no Wendigo.
Hold on. I could probably find that shit. Hold on. You keep
The
talking, but
ones with wings is like
hold
because
on.
a chupacabra don't got wings.
I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
Bigfoot don't got no fucking wings, nigga. Dogmen don't got no fucking wings.
Exactly. They don't got wings. That's what I'm saying.
What else
Dogman
don't
was
got
one
no?
of them, but it
The
wasn't.
Owl Man got wings. The New Jersey Devil got wings. Them the only two I can think of right now.
I'm about to see right now. Hold on, cause
I know this motherfucker said that he's seen a fucking prehistoric animal that looked like a pterodactyl.
yeah,
He said it was near the fucking mountains. And he said and when the birds seen him, it screeched loud as fuck at him and then flew near the height of the fucking mountain, like all the way up near the top of the fucking mountain and shit.
oh yeah,
So I'm guessing that these
yeah,
niggas live somewhere around the mountains in an area that we don't really know about because it's surrounded by mountains.
right. Oh, I just found the motherfucker too and just scrolled out that motherfucker. But yeah, shit, crazy man. I just, you know what I'm saying. I just blew back because I knew Michigan got some type of history. So when I just was seeing that Stonehead shit and the pyramid shit, I was like, damn.
Technically, if you look at the old maps where they say if Egypt was here, they said we was Babylon. So there you
Hey,
have
I wouldn't be surprised. I seen a
stretched
lot of
from it
shit.
stretched from Michigan all the way down to Ohio through Illinois, all that.
I was seeing a lot of
New
shit too
York,
where
New York was Babylon too.
like motherfucking Iraq and all that shit was Babylon and shit like that too. Because they had a lot of more advanced technology. And then when you look at a lot of these wars, they don't just go to war for no reason. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get certain shit. Cause I heard Iraq had a certain Stargate and shit like that. They was holding like an ancient Stargate, and they had like other
Yeah.
like advanced technology. And when you think about it, it's like, why would these niggas go to war? They ain't just going to war for no reason. You know what I'm saying? They going to war for real assets. Money too, but real assets. You know what I'm saying? If we could take control and have control over this, nigga, we have control over everything. We got to get everything.
Right.
Everything around this bitch got something, and we need all of it so we can have full control over everything. And we need to imprint what we got going on in y'all shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere y'all go, y'all see us. We got control.
We got the control, nigga.
Control!
And I was just telling this nigga, bro, if you don't do anything, you need to listen to Control System by motherfucking Absol. It's a banger. That's the greatest album. In my opinion,
That
top
nigga
five
was
album
ahead of
all
his
time.
time.
I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Top five hip hop album all time.
Man, real time. He was ahead of his time.
I will put that over a lot of Kendrick and Cole albums, nigga.
Real shit. Bro was ahead of his motherfucking time.
Way ahead of his shit with that shit. Man, I'm trying to see what video I should click on because all these bitches really. But you know what I mean? Which one should click a more recent one? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click a more recent one. What the fuck is this? What did it actually say? Can you hear that?
Yeah, yep, I can now. Yo, the fuck? How I go in and go out? I can't even hear this nigga.
You say you don't hear now?
Nah, I can now, but he low as hell now. That's crazy. Yo, damn, I can't hear nothing at all. What the fuck? Boutique ain't true. Now she become famous. Like, what is your name? Is I make no for great. I made it. Female time when she get made. Like a young Rizzy Miller pays for paid.
Doing them boys dirty out there in Canada.
Hmm.
They say you are considered dead, bro.
They said what?
They say you are considered dead.
Cali?
No, that's Canada.
I was about to say, yeah, they right. Shit, ain't nothing but death out
But
here.
we're considered chattel over here. They will be our chattel.
Sheeple, huh?
Mm.
Who are you? Who are you to make nations and countries?
Yo. The fuck?
I'm making sure you heard that. Oh, that nigga shit fell off. Nigga, so who are they to tell us who we are, man? That's just the way it go. These niggas act like they can tell us who we is, man. We come through with the knowledge. We come through trying to be who we are. These niggas came, took our fucking lands, lied about our motherfucking history and shit, made up stories on our fucking stories.
Feel me?
Now we ain't got our shit. You know what I mean? You couldn't hear that video?
Hell nah. No sound.
That's why you were saying, yo, I try to play it, see if you can hear it. Should be able to hear this bitch.
Yeah, that shit was tweaking on some bullshit.
Let me see.
Yeah, I can hear it now. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yo, shit, I ain't saw that night. Shit been hey man.
Could you hear it and then it went out, or you only can hear it when my mic is on?
Nah, I heard it and it went out and shit.
So yeah, you only can hear when my mic is on. Bet. I'm trying to. I'm mad. This bitch won't actually play the sound of this bitch, but whatever. That shit mad weird. I got the volume right here. Let's say that motherfuckers. Oops, close that. How the fuck do I fix that shit? Oh, okay. Boy, y'all about to piss me off. Sorry, I'll just play it before and I won't mute.
Word up.
So you can hear
Ain't no
this
more.
shit. That shit crazy, man. It's some dumb shit. I can't even fucking play that bitch.
Feel
But
me? They be
maybe I
fucking
gotta.
with
I
us all
probably
damn
gonna.
day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Trying to motherfucking bring the quality. They won't let me bring the quality.
They been fucking with us, man.
Only can use YouTubes and shit. I probably only can
Body
use YouTube,
water. Fucking
but that
play the
shit crazy.
games on us.
I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Let me see.
Plan.
Which one should I click on again? What we got right here?
Thing here, but there's a history of hearings on this subject going back many decades. You know, we have Blue Book, Robertson Report, the 404 hearings, the Condon Report, and etc. These have all been, unfortunately, submarine and corrupted by influences that have prevented the truth of this coming out. We have to be very careful because Eisenhower said only an informed citizenry can prevent the loss of our freedoms and democracy. I would like to acknowledge how important, let's go through these signatures, 16 members next of the Senate who have written for the Pentagon to pick up its pace and further fund the investigations. But they have to have watchdog external folks looking at that. That's what the Disclosure Project has to do. He also chairs and co-chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee have written to Arrow with concerns about the feedback. There are people I know who have been through the Arrow office and the SCIF, and they have contacted me explicitly saying that some of their information is not getting back to the members properly. This cannot happen. The Congress has passed a law. The Pentagon and this office must comply, and the people of the United States must insist that they comply with the law that has been passed. Next. We won't have time to go into this in depth. I just want to mention, I want to be extremely careful on what I say, because it will be misconstrued by various folks out there. There are civilizations extremely advanced that are concerned with what we're doing. This station at the South Pole is a much later version of a man that I worked with for a number of years in the 90s who invented the neutrino light detector system on the satellites in space. He knew then that these were being used, and this was in the 70s, to track, target, and destroy extraterrestrial assets in space and also around the Earth. Now, these civilizations, given their extremely advanced state, had they wished to punch back, they would. However, they are inordinately peaceful. They were organized in a group, and we need to come forward as a people instead of looking at everything as a military threat and see that there's an opportunity here, and there has to be diplomacy and science and disclosure of the truth in order to avoid a catastrophe. My understanding is the technologies that are in these covert programs have become so advanced that at some point they could be a threat to these other worlds. As such, it puts our entire planet at risk because of the unchecked power and technology of the illegal secret government projects. This is a much graver national security threat than China, Russia, Iran, or anything the news media is currently covering. That I learned from Colonel Philip Corso prior to his death when I was involved, and he came forward, as you all know, wrote the day after Roswell. He had been involved in some of the technology transfer, and he had an experience out at the White Sands missile range back in the 50s. Pretty sure it's 1956, but I don't know if you don't quote me on that. And he was a colonel. He was involved in these projects. There was an ET craft that came in daytime and came down over the range. He went out there with a couple of his guys, and this craft, it would be three-dimensional and then vanish like a heat wave. It's even big enough to explain, and then back again. Finally, it stayed. There was an ET that emerged, extraterrestrial biological entity, and he said the ET was communicating, please don't hit us with these radar. You pick these radar systems out, and we're asking. And so they were operational. Of course, at that time, they were operational at Roswell. And being he missed me, rash on, Air Force colonel, he said, "What's in it for me?" And the ET says, "A new world if you can take it."
Look at this and see what we did and see the help we got from outer space, and these beings exist. And let the young people know that that's the future that they're going to be seeing and live with. And you got a good example. Mitchell already confirmed a lot of this. That's what I think the message of the book is, and what I'd like to see it do. Let the young people, we're going to be gone. Let those young people, they need this help. They're going to be the ones that carry it on. It's been right. Only for our stupidity, we didn't do it right. Now it's coming out. And look how it's snowballing. I'm trying to tell the younger people.
Everything here, but there's a history of hearings on this subject going back many decades. You have Blue Book, Robertson Report, the Gerald Ford hearings, Condon Report, and etc. These have all been, unfortunately, submarine and corrupted by influences that have prevented the truth of this coming out. We have to be very careful, because Eisenhower said only an informed citizenry can prevent the loss of our freedoms and democracy. I would like to acknowledge how important, let's go through these signatures, 16 members next of the Senate.
You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking aliens, nigga. They trying to motherfucking hide them, huh? Can't hide them no fucking more. Not a government winner. UFOs. You know what I'm saying? All over CBS with this shit now. Because they know they can't hide them no fucking more. You hear about the Vegas lights? Out there in fucking Vegas, nigga, they seen a motherfucking UFO out there. And this motherfucking the cops pulled up and everything. They pulled up to this person's house because he said that he seen an alien in his fucking backyard. His whole fucking family was out there and shit. Niggas out here dealing with motherfucking aliens in the backyard, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. You seen that video out there in Vegas?
The motherfuckers that hold on, let me see. I'm gonna try to pull that on. I don't know. I ain't got that shit in my favorites, but
Yeah.
you know these niggas. What the fuck? Deny.
These gems.
Bitch talking to you?
We had totem poles. We don't follow the law of the flag. That's Admiralty jurisdiction. The law of the flag ain't supposed to apply on land unless it's in the embassy.
Bro, let me ask you, how long has this Earth plane, this school plane, been in existence? Like, I'm just trying.
Time is an illusion. To give you a time is reinforcing an illusion.
Facts.
It's been here ever since now. It's been here right now.
Facts.
Other Earth schools in the universe, or is this like the premier school? You know how they got Harvard, they got Yale, and these are the schools you go to where you learn some shit. At Earth, like, are we like the Harvard of the universe? Are we the Yale? Are we the Stanford?
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or are we like what kind of school?
Yeah, this was a school that most species wanted to come to. This is all holographic projections in 3D.
Yes, indeed.
In our consciousness and in the video game, so to speak. Right? And we get the information, somebody's playing with the joystick, manipulating the DNA in order to get the message when the mitochondria send the signal.
Absolutely.
Right? It's computer animated, digitally enhanced. Right? This is why you have ancient technology returning, like the healing chamber in the med bed.
Yep.
People talking about that's the newest technology. No, that shit ancient. It's part of the part called the hereafter in the story of the redemption of the earth in the holy drama of the Osirian resurrection. They tell you it's the Christ story in the Bible, but it's the Osirian resurrection. That's why everybody got it slightly off. They're looking at it from the reflection of an original story's reflection. And then they don't even know the actual people that existed that they tell them the innuendo story about without using the name of the person. The Isis of the day was Cleopatra, and they haven't found her tomb. It's the synchronicities with the story. The story of the Christ is written in a 21-part play by Josephus Flavius. It was to be 21 different people looking at the story of this Christ character from 21 different angles, and they all had a gospel. A gospel was the good news, a good story. They all had a good story from their angle. But as soon as you get caught in one angle, you can't see the rest of the story. And it's an entertainment purpose. It's psychologically alluring. It's a hypnotic play being played out in order to seduce your mind into believe in a paradigm that they can control. And that's how you enslave the mind at the most basic core portion of understanding.
What? What the fuck? Can you see this second son?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, bro cooking. Bro cooking. So yeah.
Yeah, my man's was cooking. Rod Hayes was going in. That nigga was dropping straight juice.
The ultraviolet glass, you see a second light source that looks like the sun and moves with it. That's not an effect. That is not a reflector.
That's that Nibiru, nigga.
No light is reflected into the infrared.
That's that Nibiru, nigga. That's that Nibiru, nigga. Say. That's that Nibiru.
Man, that motherfucker was weird in a bitch too.
Think of the potential of what the internet is going
Newsnight, 1999.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Unimaginable.
It's just a tool, though, isn't it? No, it's more than that. For instance, I think in the future, we'll be wasting hours and hours of our lives just watching videos of cats and dogs being adorable. And we'll share those videos with our friends. And our friends will respond not with words, but with a row of little circular laughing cartoon faces. We'll call that progress. And also, we won't
Nigga predicted this shit 20 years ago. No, wait. Almost 30.
Will be tailored to your internet viewing habits.
Try the nigga was looking.
It must be about some disgusting oatmeal cereal that you'll never buy anyway. And we'll also spend vast portions of our time on websites called social media sites, which we will hate, but we will have 6 different accounts for. And we'll spend most of our time looking for people online to have arguments with. And there will be far-right groups spreading misinformation about immigration on these social media sites, which will then be shared by members of our own family. And this will confirm what we've always suspected, which is that our Auntie Linda is a massive racist. And most importantly, we'll be able to access all of this on our phone. So when we go to bed, we'll take our phone with us. When we go to the toilet, we'll take our phone with us. When we come out of the shower, we'll grab our phone to see if we missed anything. And we won't dry ourselves with a towel anymore. We'll just sit on the edge of our beds, just dripping wet, scrolling on our phones. Just scrolling and scrolling. Because scrolling never ends. You just keep scrolling.
Scrolling never ends, man.
One day a far-right government will take advantage of the fact that we're spending all day arguing with strangers on the top.
My mans don't even believe this nigga. Look at him.
Nah, you can tell by his facial expression. He's out of there.
Nigga. That nigga knew it was gonna happen because he was told it was gonna happen because he seen what was gonna happen, nigga. That nigga was able to see that shit, nigga. What are you talking about? He was around the niggas to know that shit was gonna happen.
My man was so in all and shit. He was like, damn, this nigga sound like he cooking, but I don't. Man. But hey, man, I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta get up in this damn gym because I ain't got that much time in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna have to continue from right there, though. It's a good thing we
got
get these videos with this shit.
already know.
Yeah, nah. I'm glad you found that little way to get the videos back up on there and shit. Now I mean on there now, so we can start really doing some shit for real.
Hell yeah, nigga. It's about to get real spicy.
But yeah, next week though, shit, I ain't on for the weekend. I'm back to my regular schedule, so we can cook all weekend. Get up on this shit. I just gotta hurry up and get it in for this motherfucking time run out over here and shit, man.
No, it's all good. We started kind of late today.
Yeah, that too though. We need to start earlier as fuck. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tap in with you though, cuzzo. Good shit, good session. Like always.
Yeah. You already, man. You be safe. You be easy out there.
All
Y'all
right,
be good out there, world.
Likewise. Stay easy. Stay safe, world. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it.